Terima kasih Anda masih bergabung bersama kami pemirsa, dan kini kita masuki segmen Kreatif, dan tema yang akan kami bahas di segmen Kreatif kali ini adalah Cuan adalah startup penyedia sistem telepon AI Analitik untuk Performa sales dan juga call center. Sudah tersambung melalui video conference. Ada Mr. Takeshi Aida, founder and CEO RevComm, and right now we're connected with Takeshi Aida, founder and CEO of RevComm. Hello Takeshi, how are you?
Hi, how's it going? Very good.
Very good.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Thank you for joining our program this morning on Create App. So talking about the RevComm Inc. as the opener, can you explain just a little bit about the business of RevComm Inc. and what kind of products that had been produced by the company?
All right, thank you. Again, it's an honor to be here today. Thanks for having me. My name is Takeshi. I'm a founder and CEO of RevComm. And RevComm is B2B SaaS company. We are providing voice analysis AI called MiiTel. And we are the only Asian AI startup selected by top AI 50 by Forbes and Sequoia, alongside ChatGPT, OpenAI, Midjourney, Cohere, and others. MiiTel is a voice analysis AI, right? We analyze what and how to talk between reps and customer, or boss and employees, whoever it is, internal communication, external communication. We optimize this, conversation to increase productivity. So that's pretty much what we do. And we have approximately more than 60,000 customers globally, based in Japan, Indonesia, US, and Philippines. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So related to the MiiTel, is the product that had been produced by RevComm. So what kind of business that, being a loyal customer of the product of MiiTel itself, so in terms of the function of the system or the application, how does this actually making the business owner or the supervisor of some division, let's say for the call center supervisor, it is going to make the supervising job easily when they're kind of using MiiTel as the tools?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, in conclusion, we can contribute to any business, any layer, like executive layer, supervisor layer, management, or player, any layer, any industry. But it is well suited for business that involve frequent verbal communication via telephone, web conference, and face-to-face interactions. Specifically, it is particularly compatible with sales and call center operations, where it directly impacts sales and customer satisfaction. For example, industry like real estate, insurance, finance, banking. They communicate a lot of communication, verbal communication via phone, web meeting, and face-to-face, right? So we can contribute to increase the sales conversion rate, NPS, customer satisfaction rate, employee satisfaction rate, these kind of KPIs. So that's pretty much what we do.
Yeah, because a call center, for example, is one of the frontliner, which is very important for the growth of the business. So you, or as a business player, we need to measure the performance of the call center, because they're the one who are facing the customer directly. That's why we need some mechanism to make the measurement of the call center performance getting easier. So that's why MiiTel present to having this service. So one of the interesting thing or interesting feature about MiiTel is transcripting the the talking between the call center officer and then the customer. So it is making the job of the supervisor easier, because they're going to read it about the words that had been said by the call center to the customer. So
exactly.
How is actually the market received the presence of MiiTel so far?
Yeah, as I mentioned, we have more than 60,000 customers globally just in 5 years. So I think it tells you that market receives very well. and we can contribute. We have been able to contribute to increase their sales and decrease the cost. More specifically, if you only transcribe, and then what? So what, right? You have to summarize it and then automatically input it into CRM or any system, and then the person in charge doesn't have to input the result of the call, so that you can increase the productivity. So transcription itself is not valuable. If you can summarize it and automatically input it into CRM, and then you can decrease the after call work and then increase the productivity. And person who got shared, you can eliminate the omit bias info to hedge the compliance risk. These kind of thing.
Definitely making things a lot of easier. So from what you have seen, how can the products produced by RevComm Inc. impacted users' business development? Of course, based on their experience using MiiTel as the application.
So we build our system from scratch by ourselves. We have approximately 300 employees worldwide, and out of 300, 120 is engineer. And based on the customer's voice, we continuously update our system to meet the customer's needs. For example, not only what to speak, but also how to speak really affects the result of the call or sales, right? Talk listen ratio, number of silences, interruptions, speech rate. These kind of factor really affects the result of the sales. So based on the customer's voice, we update these functions to increase the customer's economic value.
Okay, sure. It is getting interesting. We're going to have another segment right after the break. We're going to continue, dan pemirsa tetap bersama kami. Selanjutnya kami akan segera kembali. Saya masih berbincang bersama Takeshi Aida, founder and CEO RevComm Inc. So Takeshi, would you mind to explain just a little bit more about the what you call it, the cooperation system between you, RevComm, and the clients? Is it contract based, and the range of the fee service for the client if they want to use MiiTel as the apps for their business?
So it's a subscription basis, since it's a SaaS, cloud SaaS, and the price is only 400,000 rupiah. It's super cheap considering the economic value. So we commit in the short term, we commit the profit and loss impact by increasing sales and reducing cost. In mid and long term, what we are doing intrinsically is that it realizes balance sheet impact by transforming voice data into actionable data as valuable assets.
Sure. Okay. Since the time is very limited, so I'm going to ask you two questions. The first one is going to be the guarantee of the security on that client's data that processed through your services, and what are the long-term target of RevComm or MiiTel in the future?
So first question, we comply with ISMS and GDPR. We cryptonize the whole data and store the data locally. So, Indonesian government, BPJS is using, a lot of enterprise is using. So it's comply fully, enterprise security standard. And to answer your second question is that our mission is to reinvent communication to build a society where people think of others. So by increasing productivity, we'd like to build society where people think of others to, increase the true communication.
Sure. Okay, I would like to ask you a lot of things, but the time is very limited. Takeshi, thank you very much for joining Create Up this morning. Have a great success for you and the team. Thank you. See you very soon.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Oke, dan pemirsa sebelum kita akhiri Power Breakers kali ini, kita akan simak terlebih dahulu update pergerakan IHSG yang kemudian Anda juga dapat saksikan di RTI pemirsa ya. IHSG sejauh ini bergerak Dapat dilihat di layar televisi pemirsa, dan IHSG sejauh ini bergerak positif di level 7.318,285 dan kondisinya memang terus dinamis begitu ya. Dan untuk tab Genes dan juga tab khusus dapat Anda saksikan di RTI. Dan tidak terasa kami sudah menemani Anda selama 90 menit. Saya Wiki Adrian, mewakili rekan kerja yang bertugas dan juga Prinsa Somberdatu undur diri. Terima kasih. Sampai jumpa.